Now, repeating decimals are trickier. We can't simply put the number over the number of 10 spot it's on because it goes on forever. You can't have a fraction that goes on forever. But there's a trick to work with these. So let's look at the decimal 0.1 repeating. How can we convert that? Well, 0.1 repeating, let's set it equal to x. So x equals 0.1111111 going on forever. Well, let's multiply that by 10. And you'll see why in a moment. Be like, why are we multiplying this by 10? It doesn't make any sense. It's going to be a little trick. So 10x, because we have to multiply both sides by x, we set x equal to 1 repeating, 0.01 repeating. So 10x is 1.11111 repeating. Now let's subtract off that repeating portion. We'll subtract off x. So we're getting rid of this repeating portion. Then 9x equals 1. And remember, 9 times 0.1111111 equals 1 because we set x equal to 0.0111111. Now if we solve for x, equals 1/9. So 1/9 equals 0.1111111, going on forever. Why did we choose 10? We chose 10 because there's only one digit that's repeating, the 1. If we had a number like in step 2 here, we see 0.54545454 repeating, then we would multiply it by 100 because the repeating decimal ends on the 100 spot. If it was a 3-digit number like that, 0.271271, the repeating ends on the 1,000 spot, so we would multiply it by 1,000. We'll do a few more examples. The steps are here if you need them, but let's look at these. I have 3 that I'm going to do with you and then a few that you can do on your own. 0.3 repeating. So we're going to set x equal to 0.3333 repeating. 10x equals 3.3333 repeating. We'll subtract off that repeating decimal, subtract x from one side, subtract 0.33333 repeating on the other side, because x and 0.3333 repeating are the same thing, and we get 9x equals 3. We'll divide both sides by 9, and we get x equals 3/9, and we reduce that fraction to 1/3. Let's take a look at this 0.545454 repeating. We're going to set x equal to 0.54 repeating. 100x, because the repeating decimal first repeats after the 100th spot, equals 54.54 repeating. We'll subtract off the repeating portion. And we get 100x minus x is 99x equals 54. Divide both sides by 99, and x equals 54 over 99. Both the numerator and denominator are divisible by 9. So we are going to take this and divide the numerator and denominator by 9, and we get 6/11. How about 0.1666666 repeating? Now this one throws in a little bit of a cluster because we have a 1 here, but we only have one digit repeating afterwards. We only have one digit repeating, so we can still just multiply it by 10. So let's set x equal to 0.16 repeating. 10x equals 1.6 repeating. I'm going to do 6 repeating because we're going to have to subtract that off. Minus x, and x again is 0.16 repeating. And we get 9x equal to 1.5. Divide both sides by 9. X equals 1.5 over 9. Now, a simplified fraction can never have a decimal in it. So what we're going to do is multiply top and bottom by 2 to get rid of the decimal. We could also multiply top and bottom by 10, but I know if I multiply 1.5 by 2, it's going to turn into 3. So I'm going to take the easier way because the numbers are not as big. Top and bottom multiplied by 2. Now we can reduce this, right? 3 is divisible by 3. 18 is divisible by 3. We end up with 1/6. So go ahead and work on these problems on your own, and we will meet up at the next video.